I've seen a lot of claims made about Nitric Boost. Most of them were vague enough to mean anything. So I actually looked into it. The ingredients, the mechanism, the reviews. And this is what I found. TrustMetric. I verify before I recommend. The real issue with male sexual performance isn't just the inability to achieve full hardness. It's the quiet background anxiety of lying awake at night, wondering if what you're doing is actually moving the needle, or if you're just going through the motions with products that fail you. You start to worry if the problem is completely unsolvable or if you're just failing your partner. Nitric Boost is pitched as an answer to that. Let's see if it holds up. What I found interesting when I looked into the mechanism, Nitric Boost doesn't just temporarily force blood flow to the area for an hour or two. It actually works by protecting and boosting cGMP, which scientists call the Manhood Molecule. The reason that matters is that most temporary alternatives only handle the surface symptoms, which is why their results tend to fade over time. This approach is different. It blocks the PDE5 enzyme that destroys your erections naturally, fixing the issue at a biological level. When I cross-referenced the ingredients and features, a few things stood out. The nitric oxide blend, combining beetroot powder with L-Citrulline Malate. I actually hadn't seen this specific dosing ratio in other products in this category. It makes sense why it's there because it creates a continuous release of nitric oxide rather than a sudden spike and crash. The libido triggers. It includes horny goatweed and D-Aspartic acid, which is highly consistent with what clinical research suggests for safely raising testosterone and drive. The added value. They include 2 physical performance digital guides for free. It's a small detail, but it's the kind of addition that tells you someone thought about the actual user's long-term success. Based on what I found, and what a consistent pattern of user reports suggests, here's what's realistic. Weeks 1 to 2. Most men report noticing a distinct increase in morning energy, baseline circulation, and physical stamina. Weeks 3 to 4. This builds into a substantial boost in erection firmness and a complete drop in performance anxiety. Long term. You experience a deeper, intimate transformation where bedroom confidence returns completely. The caveat is always consistency, but the underlying mechanism checks out. Using it is simple. You just take 1 scoop of powder per day mixed into water or a smoothie. Most people fit it into their morning routine without any friction. Give it at least 4 to 6 weeks before you assess. Not a caveat, just how the biological mechanism works. Consistency is where the results actually accumulate. Something I always check. The refund policy. They offer a 60-day money-back guarantee with no questions asked. I read that as a confidence signal. A company that knows their product works is willing to let you test it at their risk. You can literally use every single scoop and still get your money back if you aren't satisfied. That's not standard across this category. Worth noting. You've watched this far, which tells me you're not the type to buy on impulse. Good. The link in the description goes straight to the official page. I link direct so you're not dealing with scammers, resellers, or inflated third-party prices. Right now, they run a package bundle where buying the 6-jar supply drops the price to $49 a jar, gives you free US shipping, and unlocks both stamina bonuses. Look through it, compare it to what you know, and decide from there. That's my verified take. No agenda, just wanted to give you the kind of breakdown that took me a while to find.